Hello, Ebusiafo. And I don't pay a baby. I will share Dr.Ren be a Mama Aquaba. Mr. Wauba, I need him one senior when him no senior die. No. Na watch a video no Eddie Amaya. I don't pay me one ha. Na and your mom, you know, I'm Medinam. Eddie Kain. Seme da Ghana for Ase. Titri one more, one more domie. Na one more time a cheap. From day one, I share your Jumediasi to emancipate, to enlighten, to educate, to inform. My Ghana. But there will be our support to Dr. Ren. It has not been an easy journey. It has not been, a friend is saying, a smooth journey. You go on and say, be a funny pahubiano. One far and to Boisier. Any nyansa. Adwene any akoma pa ntechire a eto de bi kura wa bumbebu enti ene ide enra won mo wish me happy birthday nyina no me do obi bia ase o kan me da ase Yvonne me da ase Ralph me da ase obi bia oba out to on my timelines on my page to wish Dr. Ren a happy birthday me da mo nyina amase. And I know say we will forge ahead. We will continue doing the good work that we are doing for Mother Ghana. So that at the end of the day, Ghana be ye crew to say, Yvonne Medasi. Be to say crew sebio, ubit na ichire no come one semwa, ubeka semwa, sebio, ebema ubiti ichire bon sampa, or my Ghana no, eye enyansafo crew, emom sebio, enyan kwasiafo, and a team, and then kwasiafo ne free. Because you and I will attest to it to say, you took kwan near Ghana, near the system, you put it in place, you perform wonders, you perform miracles. Because we stand on the system, you can flash yet me edi juma pa, amen munyamshe, edi aba a crew UK, Italy, France, Germany, America. And unti Ghana no a crew no amenu me no free man. Say ye kaya no tumwa e de be say na yan kaya no antum ni ye bie ya no ye kasa e kwan a ye pese wo man no ye hihye no a empanyimfo ni pe wo mu mpe wo e so wo hihye man no wo be je di sese wo ba e ye maamefo ni papafo yi ha ye wo emai sa akoda ye bibi na se bebi a wo ti na wan ka wan adwene ankyere na ankyere no kwan no a wo feel said ye wo ye ne no a na ye eno de ye atena wo man Ghana ni mu a your politicians, your MPs, your ministers, the civil servants, the executives, afaye no mumu eneno or my Ghana don't mean tumpon. So I believe in say you bet me a beer on yakasa. And I want you to understand, say upe Ghana here, don't expect a group of people pay and eso count on my Ghana once. TME, don't expect say Ghana no dear. There were a set of people here. I almost said yes, so much no onsem. Debbie, we yes, sir, why you're wrong. We yes, sir, you are not a citizen. They said your man paying a kufa kind. You are just being a spectator. Because maybe you too panya. Sebi womoji and tata, no more boy, no more tutu ya na monsi no. Senior man kuya. Even yen noa, ye our warfare. Ya be naturalize ya be citizens no ye bie ya no ne kasa ye tie. Now let me tell you something. At the end of the day no ye nyina ye mfa nko adwendwenem. Yes, you my Ghana ye 70% ye Christopher. That is what the statistics amaya giatum. Na tie bibi you. The hope and faith and believer ye 70%. Ye say womu ji Yesu Christo di. If the story of the Bible is true, over billions of human beings believing in Noah. It tells us to say we need to go to the fundamentals. What is the fundamentals of creation? God said, let there be, and it was. So everything starts with what? Kasa. Kasa. So we need to be able to speak and get what we need. Because if we don't speak, I'm not a magician to know what you are thinking. Roberta Mwakwaba. Mr. Solomon Mwakwaba. Oba, enidi mwana washe. So we should not be expecting, say, oh, I say Roberta or Marinkwa ne kasa. I say I expect to say, oh, I say freedom fighters of Fonkwa ne kasa. I say I expect to say, I say your friend is saying slim bastard nkwa ne kasa. No. All of us have to start talking. Because Krona asay, a Krono ejija, enyinya, atiti apansa. Is because majority of us kept quiet. And if we keep quiet, we will be led by fools. And by the time that we will think that we should complain, no, na mi omana say kra. Na afen ye kwa kwashe asye. Did be out there me catch that third force for say. Don't expect to say, even though we are calling for a third force for a change, that change, and now that a friend says structure, should only come from Dr.Ren. And answer Nana Jantua. No. If you believe in the third force, let your ideas speak and let us know. Niye hunu baby a wonsu wujina. Niye hunu adwene a wonsu wukura. Wetumi di aboa amede akoye nim. Empempi no aya no wo man Ghana no. Ana ayese obi ayese media mfa me ho media na why na ono de fa no. Why na ono de opese adwene no e Ghana kuru no e fa no. Se wo emfa ho a and you don't expect akwesi se ono so ayese fa no. Because if you don't care about Ghana, don't also expect so be so be care. It starts with all of us. It starts with everybody to speak. Whether you belong to the MPP and today MPP womb, then go ya speak. To say Dr.Ren, once upon a time, I was a member and a communication officer at UK, at the MPP. Ye kasa ya. Enkoye no ye san ye chi, yen kasa ma MPP BM. We say country first. Because what is the use of the mind if it cannot be changed? It is only a fool who doesn't change his mind. So we need to understand these things. We need to understand all these so that at the end of the day, the politicians will know, say, the Ghanaian cannot be taken for granted. The Ghanaian cannot be, we cannot give them a friend say, table so the good form, the cramps, and yes, they ma Ghana. No, so politician need Kenya. Or better say, I say, my Ghana need be papa canning. Because man so my bush, almost part of our family, they give their family the best. Why is it that they don't give you the best? It's because you don't expect the best from them. You expect to say, Sebio, no, better Ghana, no, ube heaven, now ube heaven, no, now could do heaven, now I demo dear diama. Hey, Sana wooding. There be assassin when why at this one. One would do you. Eddie shall woman no woman and woman penna. What about you? O mammy, o papa, one nay, unya ban will cause school re yenus way. Or no so the chefa wing, say young cassa, ye na ye chefa. And until I see ye be an only a cassa. Because it's very good. And sometimes, get this right. Don't think, say, media me cassa, oh media, me nim yansa to say Dr.Ren. Me ni a to say, or any David, and I say, T-netty, and media men cassa. No, speak. Because the more you speak, the more you get people coming to you to tell you, say, we can ye, we want can ye, we ye say ya, in Kebaboa, we say ye say, because I didn't back for it. And until Dr.Ren me say, I do not have all the wisdom in the world. What you say? It will be on in the deer, will be on in the field, will be on in the part that they will play for the nation to move forward. And this a young play part, no. And someone who make sure say, so when my Ghana ni okura wo do krunwa. Ah, say be wan kasa wo kwa Ghana wo ko say, ye nuanom ma kaya ye fu. And then you from Mukayaye. You saw me a head porter. You the Ukobuasi a kind of tente, any a pampine. You the swallow. No, they are swaswan go for Niama. Yamomus Yamomo Tekuni Sampua. Romania beardy. What Tikromu? Now Frisa Kronua. Now we are gone and you know what Nabru Chileda. Sebi, what can be catch and say, no, at the end of the day, no. This particular and your my dear Yemiano Mano, a abomination, and your papa, Nyansen. You don't need Dr. Ren to come and tell you, speak out. Adibia Bemu will Ghana and Yebia speak. Let's give our people the best that they deserve. And then we are seeing you know, a man for Kasa. And I know Kofo Echo, a year Kofo Okasa or a program Biasi. Or see, we are seeing you know, they are lacking leadership skills. And I'm saying, they walk. They are somewhere walk. And yet we are seeing you know, lacking leadership skills. We don't need always as easy. We need to start emancipating our mind. We have to understand that creation began with the black man. We are the creators. We are the creation. That creation begins with us. And that every time this will brony anya. Maybe I see a chance you. No. Everybody make way for their people. That is called leadership. So if Europeans are going through problems and Asians will go through problems, I don't expect you to come and tell me, say, Africa should go through problems. Because when it comes to Africa or Ghana, we have the natural resources to excel. We have everything in this world to be called the greatest. But the problem is the people, the mindset. Your attention is so inferior. You're very, very inferior. And we are always expecting and you may be and you may be a woman here, and you may be an enche, and you may be an elastic. That is what we seek after. And on this my special birthday, and Mubo Modian wish me mammy to me the day then. If some more tears, yes, the work, no, I won't. We have a lot of work to do. A lot of work needs to be done. When it comes to infrastructure, 40 years of MPP and NDC, no matter how somebody can try to tell you, say, NDC, yeah, there's an MPP, we still lack infrastructure. Anything you do, every Ghana could be my soul. So we can do better. And if we can do better, we need to ensure, say, we will charge the people that we have voted them into power. If not, we will not get anything. No. Because 8 years ago, Akufo-Addo was nobody. And you know it. No, Pacham, you know it. He was nobody. 8 years ago, he was nobody. 8 years ago, John Dramani Mahama was somebody. Because 8 years ago, if you want to see John Mahama, you need to book appointment and go through certain things. And even people were not even getting the chance to even meet him. 8 years ago, John Mahama was the first gentleman of our land, respected in every way, because no the Ghana and the Tukwa. Now, TIA, because it's very important for we to understand this conversation, that we all have to get involved in building a nation. We need to get involved. We don't build a nation with political party manifesto. That is why there is a call for third force. The third force believes in national agenda, national plan, national policy. That is third force. Their structure is based on country first, not tribalism first, not political party manifesto first. We believe in a national agenda. I mean, what's the United States of America? London. Say ye two abain gua. Say conservative co na labor bar. And you my national plan no. The labor abandoned because conservative for the chance here. TMA. Sounds soon as our America. That's a Republican. Eba. No one but two Democrats. And our Democrats ebe two Republicans. And near my national plan. They don't abandon. It moves. But what about Ghana? Because we believe in party manifestos in tea. Say NDC free swa. Na say saglamia. Akufuado ba obeton. Because NMPP ni na ye. Say MPP nso na ye affordable housing. NDC ba won so place priority. And na akoso with the taxpayers' money. Na esh. Because I was starting a diner who seen 10 years ago. Materials now toy, and the price of material now toy 10 years ago. Don't expect to say it's the same prices and now beginning in 2023. And that is what we, the third force, we are calling for. So we need a national agenda. We need a national agenda. What do you say? It's yama ya junimundo. Who ye program about ba? Oh, don't compare MPP and NDC. They are not the same. Matthias here. Woman ye the same. Woman ding baku ye MPP. Baku ye National what? Patriotic Party. Baku ye National Democratic Congress. Woman ye the same. There's woman ye the same. What is the development of the Amo my Ghana? That is where your mind has to go. Remember, yes, sir. Because a young party say NDC and T, woman ye the same T, me maminka say NDC. No. Let your mind work. Say what do area? And I would do ma. Unkase biomu ye biya na ye good. Womu ye bonia. Let them know say they have heard. Because what the Jim Korana sona say bio, womu di nkwasi asem nyini a, wo parent no, wo you bear the consequences. E want tete ya o de tete wo. And that is why today we see the kind of politics we are getting. Because that politics that we are getting today, the people that follows the NDC are people that they won't change, can't change, nothing will change them. And so the moment you talk about NDC, then you see a lot of mad dogs that will come and back at you. Even when they know clearly what you are talking about makes sense. The same way when you talk about MPP, you will see mad dogs will come after you, even when they know you are speaking truth and making sense. Yemfa tribal jingoism, ethnic jingoism, and chichiri political party. Nabi, yehene sa yenko fo be chiri wo e come di wo be ko bi man so akọ ye sabio enkoafo e de ama wo. Are you not seeing your friend is saying Ghana, Ukraine, a lot of people are and come to me omonim de na omonyansa aboa wo man every crony. Hwe de we a ekuro tete nkofo be ye a teacher for a nurses for no ma jakro no no moko. It's because your politics no is so divided. It's like say onye a friend is saying NDC media onye nipa onye MPP media onye nipa. So what about the middlemen for? The middle women for? The floating voters? Where do they stand? This is where, as a people, we need to start having that open mind to accept criticism. We need to be tolerant and reason beyond political parties. TMA. We need to reason beyond. Now, you see, because we do political parties in Tino, there's a lot of things that goes on now. You don't even see it. It's always, it's like, in fact, I didn't call. And then Dr. Ren. NDC was in power 1982 to 2020. PNDC, NDC. Jerry John Rawlings come from Volta region. But if you want some of the poorest people in Ghana, they come from Volta region. Tiemiye. Kwame Nkrumah comes from Enzima. If you want one of the poorest people, Omufri Enzima. Akufo-Addo comes from Eastern region. If you want one of the poorest people, Omufri Eastern region. John Dramani Mahama comes from North. If you want one of the poorest people, Omufri North. What am I saying? It's because we do political jingoism. And it's why you mean you're not here, no, I am Quasiasem, Grandma, and Kamasem. You prefer, say, or you be crummy. But we crummy, no, and you know, any here, we hear development. We hear puntio. We hear hospitals, na say we are wakobi. We hear car, quite papa, na say, you talk car, bia, a chencha macranoa, ubetime faso yo. They say, what's adebi u be faso yo, ko tali. And only we hear. And yet, o political, a tribal, o tribe near Babaya president, flag bearer, and here. Because we tribe, no, you fact the passport in 2 kind. I'm by UK. Tiemiye. And on a Sauko can will be buafu. So then Dr. Ren can. We knew me, G2. Ghana is underdeveloped. Mewana, you're afraid a third world country. In this this idea same crown or Brunisi Ghana a third world country, which means it lacks development. You do baby Singapore a underdeveloped country. Singapore is not a third world country. Singapore ain't yet to say Ghana. Tia me miniaba. You need come up and can answer to me. So this is what we have to understand. It is our banner say we are challenging the leadership. How many the MPPs, the NDCs, the MPs are support it so that we can get the best from these people. Because we don't challenge them. Not me. It's because yes, so Jimmy yes, so that kind of T-shirt, seminar, hair cooking oil, a more butter. That's also sad Jimmy and Sunti. They don't give us the best too. Let me tell you something. Because school beyond. Let me say. Now, at that time, now class 5. Okay, now you're class 4, you call class 5. And we had this girl, I think 3 or 4, class 3, class 4, so. Now girl be friend Rukaya. Hey, your control exams, your court sober form, only the first. Yeah, oh yeah, just say Rukaya bing, young girl. Hey, now some coffee na me kase. You who me the no third, fourth, fifth, third, fourth, fifth. Ah, we want no. You what class 2, 3 no. And the first kakra. So my father asked me, say, I didn't say uba third, fourth, fifth. I didn't so. Me saw. My dad ensured. He said, no. Why na ya would first? I'm so girl, a friend of Rukaya. Also, sir. Also, I was downful. I'm sure that on your downful, sir, but you and I were the same class. So, fana downfall. Fana downfall. O time bi obeye so di kosua de bia kosua bi. Oni ni nkomo. The reason why we di first na wouldn't di first. Fana downfall. Because me na ma fefa nkofo di fifth, ni fourth, ni sixth, 4 and 4. Because I was comfortable. What do you mean? But my dad challenged me. Says a fast nkofo we no downfall. Fast forward. Me de me who born me say no. Changes be back. So when you're 100%, when you're 95, 92, and you come first, no, subject to be the first, Mr. Be the first one. Because my dad wanted to challenge me. Because what did he say? Be papa be woman. Ghana MPs, and your papa woman, but we don't challenge them. I'm be a crash near the and to mass form. Meanwhile, crash what a crime be why DC at your crash, they be near the body of Coachella. You can't body near the comma, name or giant near the comma DC. Meanwhile, so a chrono where MMDC and not DC, you know, a last development. So why are we appreciating people when they don't do the job? That is what I'm trying to say. The mindset of the Ghanaian must be changed. I make a sad. I make about a Kejetia, a January, a Shishi animal, a Wukumas. Tieni. You see, Kejetia fire started by a trader cooking near a combustibles. She said, trader no on near a bang and near ma, a highly inflammable. She said, tapping time. If you are not near piano, no man fortune to almost tapping time, any gunpowder, any new manuma, and ma exact me daring them. Now, tia somewhere maybe can TNA. Your national civic and then education. How many times no more kokoma education and the Maya minimum mutidre kakrebi. Number 2, tia somewhere me can. A Janishi, how many fire service depot and they walk closer to where the market is? Na so bempoa fire hydrants ensure fire service for ba metimi atapo no mo de dum jano na ne dodo sign ne wasa ma empotemo ana ahyenso a shine no a fire service car no a ye de dum jano sign ne wasa market we a national concern we ye MPP NDC because ba ko hwe ne nkofo krom ne ma she kra ye NDC for ana MPP for Ashanti region there. You can say a MPP stronghold. It's a MPP for. But because say your politicians for so. Ni nya bibi papem free omumunti no. And your money we hear ye no. Ye mbusa wo. Die ehia no ene yebisa. Yebisa t-shirt. Yebisa aduane ebedi. Die ebedi ewu. But and your man we hear buama ekuro. Eye kuro no. Ye mbusa. That is why anytime be a bibi besino na afeni yakoka oh we dey nka ya brochiri a enka ya brochiri na adwene ne ya adwuma 247 amanfo obusa questions amanfo challenging leadership amanfo are getting the best from their leaders because they are paid. What do we get as a nation? What do we get? And I don't pay TV, so MPP 40, NDC here. What two question MPP and MPP are Canadian? No, what one NDC and NDC are Canadian. You buy any January to December, sir. Anyone they go. No developmental journalism. No transformational journalism. Oh, MPP, the mobile man, and this woman, and you did tikrumo, ni yankophobia entrenched into a tribalism. Oh, me a dagatin into no mumbume. These days, I watch some people's program, and I'm like, God damn it. What are we teaching the people? Are we teaching them about tribal segregation? Third force is about country first. Upe where you dagatini, where you minia. Upe where you frafreni, where you minia. Into the end, I'm more treno. Where you dagatini, where you nipa, where you zmeni, where you nipa, where you infantile, where you nipa, where you Kenya, where you nipa. Yes, yes. So tribalism, no. Yeah. A bit me a bokru. Because for me, whether you like it or not, Ghanaians, we are unique in our own diverse ways. Ufa Ibenia, let there different. That's what the bois of my Ghana no money tumpo. Ufa Encrania, oh wow, a fekeke. Ufa Infantinia, Enzmeni, Bunoni, Afuni. Ufa a friend is saying Gonjani, Siremini. And yenye na hano, yenye pabako. What we lack and what a greatest enemy, a lack of development. A malaria, a kumien because of a thing. So instead of us to teach the people, say, look, the problem at affected Sancho Kofi, Akpafu, Lolobi, Likbe. Men kasa free wonti, and no problem. Because what me a Ghana for? What me a Yemi animal? And it's one more problem, woman MPA. And then a central region for Yedi. And then a western region for Yedi. And then a Shanti region for Yedi. And then a Greater Accra for Yedi. Volta region for Yedi. And then a Savannah for Yedi. Upper East, Upper West. And then a Tamale for Yedi. And then the MP, some parliament for Yedi. Yes. If we say, Sancho Coffee for Nkwadia. Akpafu Lolobi Likbe for problem. Into I'm fans the many. I'm Frankrenio. And I'm Fanfantinio. And this woman MPDR, I told you, Omara. Woman, this woman MP. We don't think like this as a nation. Hence the third force agenda. Because third force wants to inculcate into the Ghanaian the patriotism nature. That is the third force. Right? Evelyn Midas, Daniel Linda Midamas. TMI. Because you see, we need to drum home that unity. Purposefully. It's an agenda. What unites us is greater. Our enemy is not fighting among ourselves. My birthday was celebrated nicely, quietly, with reflection on how Ghana, I tell people, we say, we can build it only if we want to build it. Oh my Ghana, no, see a person you bet me. Ade, Emra na Dubai for any kind. Motorway, near motorway. Emra na UK for ni motorway. Na ye wo motorway. Uni mwana, wonte. Emra na ye ko nuclear energy. Na nkuro nkete totofe afo apobi. No mo nwene mposo mo ko nuclear energy. That is how the Ghanaian thinks. We are very creative. It's a gift. It's a blessing. And then media do me dia chaye. And he said, Yet when you see a jato kumasi, na yawoda. That means you don't have the love for the nation. Say jato nkran mane yawode. All of us have to understand, say, you mu be a akamfo, but obo yere no ya igbefo. You mu be a igbefo, omu kunu no ya nordness. Ebi ye nkranfo, omo yere no ya nzemafo. Eno nti na ye na na Kwame Nkrumah. Omo de sa modern boarding system ne ba he. So if Volta region ko school or central region. If central region ko school or northern region. If Ashanti region, but school or central region. And learning the different cultures we have. Appreciate the cultures, respect the cultures, and propagate the agenda of unity for development. Yeah, third force ayeka. Obi say na Ghana for no. Ghana for no. But when you teach the Ghanaian for once a son adwene a, what's the son adwene no? Your message is simple. Country first, Ghana first. What is a Kennedy Japan ka Ghana first? Or free third force for Ghana back for more platform. So it's beautiful because we are preaching Ghana. And that is where we got to learn. Unia, let me tell you, yeah, MPP and NDC. Well, do you know what we are doing to ourselves as a nation? And I'm become assembly. Na me meka ayet abaywa Nanama Mac Brown. One of the other friend Mac Brown. What kind of Mac Brown? Hey, dekeke. Meka na asem kakra. Yeah, MPP ni NDC. Do you know what we are doing to ourselves? We are destroying the talents, the gifts. We are wasting time. Because we are paying attention in trying to propagate MPP, propagate NDC. Individual people at the expense of the nation. Ain't it? The talent, we are not even focusing on it. How to bring the best out of us, we are not even focusing on it. Winning. You see, Nanama McBrown, sending out Taika. Or can it pay say only certificate? But he's glad where how far God has brought her. She says it not just because God just planted her there. She worked her way to where she is now. It's hard work. Now you see, when we live in a society that tells us to say, one go school, you are a failure. Automatically, you fight emotional depressions. So one cobia. And the what can you say? Me des man kosuku amen kanipa. Because that is what the society preaches. And unti so woman will be the son of Mama Brown. That's what me a year jumadin edum pempen swanwa. What society does, listen. Even though our born woman, we still reminds her. So one kosuku. That is a society. Now our society in Ghana, we learn from Great Britain and America. I always say that Ghana is a confused country. Because it's the only country you have two models and a years here. We learn the American system of democracy, near the infusion of British democracy. So we are confused. And you go school, they speak the American English. You go schools, so they teach the British English. And for example, there are some words I was spell here. He either spells it in American English or he will spell it in British English. We are confused people because your leaders, they are confused. So they give us confusion, they create confusions in our minds because we don't know what we want. Because I can say, we will give the Ghanaian solution. So who will be the son of Nama McBrown? We will go through all this. The society in Ghana will still remind her. Say one got enough formal education, one go school class 1, class 2, one go JHSS, one go SHS, one go university into a new OBR. But over here in America, London, and in America, in Germany, no. The Bible says that an person's talent will make him or her appear before kings and queens. What that means, they say, greatness is associated with a authority. Greatness is what? Associated to what? Authority. It is over America, now by UK. People like Slim Buster was able to come to UK because of the talent. No. Kejetia, the Osibisa band, came to Abroche because of their talent. But in Ghana, we don't appreciate talents. We don't respect talents. But for every country to move on, you need talented people. You need people with skills to move a nation. Because it is the talent and the skills that we get, the innovative ideas that moves and shape a nation. And it is a Kofo said the world is lacking leadership. And so Chaneni said, Ghana, have we been able to harness our people that are full of gifts and talents, skills, so that we can encourage them to change the narrative? That is what we call it, transformational leadership style. The white man gave us democratic leadership style. If you go to China, they practice transformational leadership style, where it's about meritocracy. And this year, Nana Mama Brown Seswa, they are the ones we need to appreciate them the more. Yewo Safo Kantan Kamua, they are the people we need to appreciate them the more. Because one of the women sa a creatinium, adrenal and one of the women sa a creatinium. Uko abrochile na we use mobile phones, and you will be a genio. And you see, you will come on a man for to be the woman genio. Why don't we give them that platform and push it? But in Ghana, no. One got now a classroom. Only classmate in tea. You bunny say, Oni adwene. And the kind nipa. We don't celebrate talent and gift. No. That is what affects us. It affects us because we are always looking out there for solutions. Whilst the Ghanaian can't give us the solution. If only we start encouraging them to come out of their shelves to give the nation the best. Me say, you move be too quiet, cannot cry. One guy's out to me say, "Dream wa." Now no na me one of our Madam forbid income. One day may interview. Now what can and you might name no so company womb. Enyam faso. We tuntumu. Company tofie di amano. Or a freedom fighter. Kesiepa. Ne muetu. Oye programmer. What's a coding? And you know, maybe or no, I didn't name the no ye. And the company no, and your home fast. You see, Sani Power, what a Ghana, Anna or to be in Yansan and name dear to me a baby, a can you my boom, and to be created toys being in your ma, a because when you be because one cop at the Saddle College, nibi. One quite Chimotani, one cop Prempenny, one call Wesley girls, one call Brie girls. And so because we are doing that partisan politics, a lot of these talents are going waste. And I'm a time Ghana. I don't know, I'm a share. I'm off when you bring Gucci, Louis Vuitton. Then I watched some designs about Gucci and Louis Vuitton. And I said, let me try and do some research about these designs. Maybe a free bar. And I traced the designs to Ghana, Gabon, Guinea Conakry. I'm saying, oh wow. Omuko schools are Yaman Kwada art edro. They come up with their own ideas. They are FM. No mafa. Omo they about own company. And then they do what? Rebrand it. Add one or two, remove one or two. Pine. Outside. The ideas is in our country. We can build it if we want it. If we start thinking about country first, Ghana will not take more than 10 years to develop. And it's a fact. If we want to build Ghana, and we'll be honest to ourselves, so we will put away tribal jingoism and come together and build. Oh, we will build it in no time. In no time. Kaje one day. I believe in the Ghanaian. If we say we want to do it, oh, we will do it. But if we say we want to destroy it, oh, trust the Ghanaian. We know how to destroy. We can destroy you in just a second. Ghana. We are the beacon and hope of the black race. We give the black race that, honor, that pride, that hope. Somebody said Ludacris, me na nam Ghana. Jay-Z munyina or Ejapade or Ghana. We are people that is blessed already. But our division is not making us realize our potential as a people. Ofa, the Ashantis they are unique in their own ways. Ofa, the Greater Accra, the Gans, they are very unique in their own ways. Ofa, the Voltarians, the Enzimes, the Fantis, the Gonjes, the Mamprushis, the Cesales, the Ufa Ubia, we are unique. If we can come together, oh, Master, don't you see it when we are playing football? Don't you see it when we are playing football and we are united? Don't you see it? Don't you see it when we are doing this maths and science quiz? Don't you see how gifted our people, our boys, young boys and girls are? Imagine if we are investing into them and not doing tribal politics and stealing from the poor and creating the enabling environment for the Ghanaian to thrive. Imagine what will happen. Imagine if we shun away from hypocrisy. So I mean, I can into Jimmy, Kana Sabua, and we'll be honest to country first. Imagine the transformation that the nation will benefit from. I always say it. I traveled and I have seen that whether we like it or not, there is no place like home. And that is why some of us are pushing so hard that our home will get the system that will make the young boy thrive from Binduri, that will make the young boy that comes from Asanko, Evalua Ejura, Lembele will thrive. Because a time will come. The doors of Europe will not be open wide for many to enter. The time is coming that the doors of America will not be open wide for people to enter. People will be scrutinizing our men and women. Why don't we look within? Gather the best for the nation and build the nation that we so desire. Because when the Ashanti man is hungry, whether you like it or not, it's a Ghanaian who is hungry. When our young girls are being labeled as Kayaye, whether you like it or not, there are Ghanaians who are being labeled as head porters. So when the shame comes, it doesn't go and affect only one tribe. It affects all the tribes. So what profit us if we want to make tribal politics thrive and the country dies? Nobody benefits. And so on this day, for me, Dr. Ren, let what we preach and teach be centered on the unity and solutions for our country. And without mincing any words, we will continuously say it as it is. When I watched my page yesterday, my birthday, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Just like Paul, just like Peter said to the blind man, silver and gold have I none, but I ask you to wake up and walk. I think that's the cripple, rather. If I see the birthday wishes that I got, NDC people wishing me happy birthday, MPP wishing me happy birthday, PPP, CPP wishing me happy birthday. This is the beauty. We should not say, oh, because he speaks his mind and says he talk about third force, we should attack him and destroy him. Character assassinate him. What profit do you get? So let me ask again. Do we want a country that businessmen will flourish for everybody to also get a job to do? Or we want a country that we will destroy it? And I will be hearing the news that our sisters are in Egypt. They are going through hardship. And then which ways do we find to bring them back? Then we'll be hearing the news. Oh, God bless Oyini David. I remember so clear like yesterday when he heard of the story about our ladies in Lebanon and how this gentleman pushed and fought. And look at the number of people that came from Lebanon, Syria, and all those places. Ghana, with the help of Kejetia, Japan, and some people. I'm trying to say, Ghana, if we want to build it, we can build it. We have rich men, businessmen who watch our program, wise men, intelligent people. And you'll be our school or intelligent too. So when I say intelligent people, and also your wisdom. I have people that have met now King Charles before. I know people who have met King Charles before when he was even Prince Charles. And I'm talking about Mr. Donaldson. These are people who are farmers, cocoa farmers with huge farms, doing the best for the nation. I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters. Say to yourself from henceforth, my message, my birthday message, that first of all, believe in yourself. I believe in Ghana. Nothing will change. It doesn't matter when people say Ghana will never change. I say Ghana will change. Because I have read the history of Great Britain. I have read the history of the Romans who conquered the whole world. And out of their own selfish morality, they brought down their own great nation. I have read it. I've walked on the streets of Oxford, here in London, where people used to be killed, hanged, where we got the term kick the bucket. And so I know the history. That these people came out of nothing. They live in caves. The cavesmen. And they built their nation because they wanted to build their nation. And they called themselves Great Britain even when they were not great. It took men to believe in what their people, they believed in their people. If you don't believe in Ghana, Ghana will not be a country that you'll be proud of. And I am telling you that it starts with the mind. Let's renew our mind. If I go and marry a woman and I don't believe in a woman, I will never get the best from the woman. And so if you don't believe in your husband, you won't get the best from your husband. If you don't have faith and believe in your children, you will never get the best from your children. And so we are sick and tired of this always Ghanaian people. Those people I call the pessimists. I am not a pessimist. I am optimist because I have a hope that we will create the foundation that we need, and we will create the system that our people need, and our people will thrive. Because I have seen and I have met not only one or two, not 3 or 4, not 5 or 6, not 8, 9 or 10. I have seen them in their thousands who believe that Ghana needs to be changed and have the best systems that we need. I have seen them. I have seen the young men and women demonstrating in America. I have seen men and women demonstrating in Germany, in UK, in Ghana, our country. And all that they are seeking is that they want Ghana to be like Malaysia, Singapore, America, UK, Canada. And so I know that there are people who believe in that Ghana will be a better country. In as much as we chastise our leaders for their wrongdoings, I still believe in the Ghanaian. That the Ghanaian given the chance to me, no human being can stand the test of the brilliance of the Ghanaian. Because we've seen Ghanaians that have gone to, that work at NASA. We've seen the Ghanaians that were exchequers in the land of the foreign. We have seen it all. And well, perhaps what we have not realized is that continuously, and I want to beg you, if you are part of them, to change this behavior. That Ghana you sit in your homes and say Ghana, but in the morning you carry your tomato basket and you go to the market and you want the Ghana people to come and buy your tomatoes. Many yes seke. Many bauna. Ghana ni okay. What in time will kwadu? What in time will boyfriend? And now they are quite think quite China will pass a Ghana for no one say Ghana ni no for the betoma. Let's be mindful of what we speak. Because life and death lies in the power of the tongue. So if you are part of those people, I plead to you again, use your mouth to speak well about Ghana. Use your mouth to bless Ghana. When it goes wrong, let's say it as it is. But our mother has been abused so much. Enough of abusing our mother Ghana. Say, oh no, but you believe say Great Britain, Who believe so broni kroma wotiana wa power what to say ayel daddy lumba no de ebeye. Who believe say krona wo de wotina wana wa pon what to say ampon the great no eno de ebeye. And you are getting a child say no de ebeye. I don't know what getting kan child so my Ghana de beye. Oh ba won fa wa no say wo ba no so obebokro no. Ubon area obedani area. So enough of us abusing our mother Ghana. Untimi mfa wa no cancer papa mfa Ghana wa ka wa no tum. Dane mum. Wa sam nhyewa utrim. Empiem firi wa no obi ndim. So the message am dey ma wo no. Awuafu wotame. Hey, mi ana meto. Ansana medi. Opewo, umpewo. Unuane me. Wodi aneme. O guy, utu no. Ya wo German, obroni. Utu no. Ya wo French broni. Utu no ni nyina no. Wo unuane Dr.Ren. Wodi matemwa, wodi wo atem. Wo ye me a, wa ye wo ho. Because krono a wo free mo no. Me no mi no. A woni ye free. Ye ni ye a, ebeboa me no mi no. Ye nuane mo ma no wo kɔ Dubai a ye tete wo. Ye ka na krono ye ya, wo mbegya wo kɔ. Wo mbetena fi. Na ya wo mo odɔ no, wo mo de adɔye. Enti sɛ wo time yo. Eno de family. Opa kaneu. Me no mi no, ya yesa no. Ye beka amoman na ye. Me nim no, sɛ ye fɛ, sɛ nye fɛ. Ma no hu nwi no. Sɛ wo pɛ, ebe fuku ha, me de baba betena. Me no bedi nkomo. Wo nuane me. Wo ye MPP o, wo ye NDC o, me ye third force. Wo ye me hwe nye ye. Wo pɛ wo mpɛ o. Wo kora passport Ghana, me so we kora bi. We are from the same country. Let's help build a better nation. I love you all. This is my message on my birthday. Media bro. Media munyina amase. Those that wish me well. Ghana be. Why? Me say de Ghana be. Will be platforms no say Ghana ye. Catch and say Dr.Ren say Ghana be. Me mo abaka asem kakra. Na me nko. We de mama ma asem bi kakra. We de me di wie no. Unse ewo ade bi etai kan sokodua. We de mama ma kakra. Kwakra fa so a ye friend sokodua. Sokodua. Abrofo ne bae. Ombehunu se Ghana for. Ye sori anopa. Ye didua ene twitwiri yesi. Na abrofo no. Womo ntiase de kodia ye di edua twitwiri yesi a yesi ye fita. Na mmom no mo sen aide ahye. Tiemie. Na we na dakobi. Broni no a womo bae kurom wo. Na ye wo Ghana ni bia ono de se na me ka kire wo. Me de me Ghana for di o. Me do womo rough. From north to south, east to west. We have I love my country, Ghana. I hope Ghana no any free mo. I want to nyame de do mo ye de che ye. Na broni no ba e no hu no say ye wo ye nua ba ko bi a your friend Ayu. Ayu you be or you very gifted. O ka sam kire no a e wo different language mu a entempara no otimi process e hunu de wo pesa wo kire. Na wa kire ase e wo eye twi kasa e de amane nua no. Nti na abrofo nya no ho mfaso a ene eye professional manfo edidi ho eye a friend say interpreter amanfo didi ho na Ayu no na adwene mo do na nti oni broni adamfo e fa anwonko nti wo ko ba bia no a Ayu e de eye edua na twitwire ne se abrofo nso ye nkofo bia mo ye 419 omo ye nkofo bia mo ye akrofo wo mo hia de wo pe no a nam kwan bi so edebe adokodoko de ba bedada. So what they did, they said they designed this toothbrush, any pep student. One day I'll tell you about the Colgate story. How I'll try or fail or keep you on or succeed eventually. I'll tell you. Into the pep student the brush and the brain. Now the brain. And I brought the man are you listen. I want to check my Ghana for no more friend you now when almost started years also broni so e bibia no de dokodoko kakra because e before ye padia de kakra no mo de aka na we na ye nuanom e de toothbrush na the paste e de twitwi wo mse ana omo twitwi mo san ma to atwe no mo de sokodua no mo de Eduano and etwitwiri. Na broni ne ba no hu say what the brush any paste bebree aba. Are you mfama? Are you the amani nua no nso nyusu? Ndi da ko hu say are you gusu a odi dua no etwitwiri ne se na broni ne bufu ye. I say, why is it that you are not encouraging your people to use the toothpaste and the brush to brush their teeth? And you are using this so-called dua. So-called dua. And the can so-called dua. The way our can were before so no. Actually, are you no? And the man, one no more around no. Estate. Hey. Sokodia. Brunini Wolf, are you Sokodia? So-called Diano. Why are you still using the so-called Diano? And then the Brunini and the Wolf power. And sometimes na bro Fukasano. Enya bebrini, yetene makupe into the otino. Legend Slim, Mwakaba. Greetings to Slim Buster. Near yetene kakranka. Until when the Brunini gave you that expression, why are you still using the so-called Diano? One more around took that phrase sokodia. Into one more tongue sadian, one more baby sokodia, a so-called deer. A so-called deer. I did 3 years. And that is where the terminology came, so-called deer. What do you say? Anna, are you no taxes a can afford I can go with you. A Obroni Nadamfo. Govia Fum, my papa, Wasa East, MP, third force, MP, I didn't stand for Wasa East, Kofi Afum, and ready do and Webby here be and I see a tiny cheap now to me a win in Oko Parliament at the Maya. The sons who a year honorable Bafo, and also a friend is saying, KT Hammond and Peswaso, they will be back up KT Hammond Peswaso, third force, the a filing nomination, and will be when a friend is an MP time you do a call. Adanse asokwa KT Hammond side wo eno so na are you no na down for paya bro no interpret English no de kotwi kase na when that could be are you any ni nua ba ko bi din komo na ento nkomodie mu no ana ebufuo baaye ana ni nua na yeso bebo are you you oh yeah, so bebo are you na wo hwe ni nua no so wo so a wo ze nua no musremfuo yo mo soso wa enti broni ne ka kire are you ne se ontwa asem no so no wonko because omunya no ho mfa so ekire bi na se ni nua no babu no oku no a san mfa so no munya mfiri are you hu biem enti broni ne ka kire nua no are you said go are you stop this fight and go are you go are you go are you no ana ebedane phrase ye papa no ne na nana mo aka na go are you to say we papa can me papa say not like go are you go are you na on say broni no wo kan English na wo mo kan bom nti ye feel say are you no e ka go no and e dey kan bom na ye go are you my last one where my birthday special enra me ni je kama monti me mama last one am the mama what tight every 12 o'clock and at 12 o'clock enche ebebo Ghana ebebo UK 12 bo bia ese premu ato me boa what tight say ye kasa premu ato premu ato ekro my friend a big bell 12 o'clock 6 a.m. 12 in the afternoon, 6 p.m. Big Ben, Oberenge Adomano, Panyai. Now, I catch the crew phone and said, time Abudi, Big Ben, into Westminster, Oko Parliament, we still have the Big Ben. Now, see, and what to say Titino, the another Omobono, I hear periodically, no more taibo. What do you say? Not ye. I hear the British for the years, so the only year they say. About 6 anopa na omato etubia ni maker no ana ni made no Perry Martin and it is about 6 pepepa na Perry Martin tune no ya to tie to a bay ejiji wo ba bia ewo enkeka those days no mugina cultural center asantimem eho no mo to Perry Martin tune na enam say Sabio ye nuanam asantefo them say R na L na problem nti Perry Martin no ne yentumi nka ewo ye tekrema so and you see ya to Perry Martin no 6 in the morning near 12 in the afternoon you see hey premuato Perry Martin to no ya to pain eno na abekawa no premuato eye Perry Martin ti wote premuato eye Perry Martin to see the AK-47 etu no make an AK-47 no we know those cannon balls no na ye dia hye etu ye dia hye na ademu atum boom na to na ko ene na ye Perry Martin what do you say ti kwan e fa so go are you and a so called dua sokodua and sokodua ni o so called dua na obroni ni pese ye njai edua na ye re no na ye fa ye use paste any brush e bitwiri yesi satan na the who introduce paste any brush e dey amagana for enti no mo tiem so called dua no jai na ye ne sokodua ana go are you ni nua na ekontokwa na damfo broni na patantokwa no and what team are you go are you just jai na ko when fi nua no ana Perry Martin premuato what I say so when you go these are abakwasem wa wo ho kakran krama enti abusia this is where time will permit us and I keep telling you let's put country first, let's support Ghana and make sure believe in Ghana. And I believe, because I've told you, we have men who are capable to change Ghana. Men like Slim Basta, when it comes to the music industry, they are well knowledgeable. When it comes to Ghana music industry, they know the nitty gritty. That art center, that cultural side, that entertainment sector. I've told you, we have men. When it comes to Ghana, Kronwa, let us start speaking well about our mother Ghana. Let us stop abusing our mother Ghana. Say Ghana, enyeye. Ghana, ebeyeye. Let us start from today. If you are those people who were pessimists, today, I encourage you to be optimist. Have faith and have belief in the country Ghana. They have faith and believed. And they believe that ebeyeye, even when they call themselves Great Britain, there was nothing great about them. They were slaves to the Romans. They were slaves to the Greece people, from the Greek people. What do you say? Ebiana wunim. Ohima Queen Elizabeth. Nikuno. Ono free Greek. Aye Philip. No. Owu ansa no hima ni wono. Na ofri aye Greek. Ano by Greece. Ano by a Greek ni. Ofri Greece. Nti shanonso. Ebeye. We can only build it if we want it. And I believe, say, if we put our heads together, we have people who are very innovative, who are very talented, who are very skilled. We need to ensure, so those people, because if fact to say Slim Basta, or no, onyane nim die ene addition free UK or call Ghana or establish talent hand shows. And with him, the TikTok more, and they are not grateful to him, ungrateful people. No? But that still does not deter people like the Slim Bastard. They still keep on doing a good job because they still believe in Ghana. So people like that, we need to support them. Legends like that, we need to support them and give them the best so that we can get the best out of them. And me and PM Sebiu and Sunny Abijana Beke can send Bibri at church or Yama Bibri na no what you say na one on a day no these things are nonsense. So these things are let's celebrate life when they live, not when they are dead and gone. We remember people who are dead and gone, but once they live, we need to celebrate them. So we did chat one. I encourage you. Will be platform to say Ghana ye catch and say Dr.Ren say Ghana be ye third force say Ghana be ye Ghana for no be ye no ya the Ghana for no one be ye ekroni ye nti yen hyase yen gi yahundi enye ye a yen ka Entwa ye a yenka. Yenkyerɛ yɛ adwene. Yempushi aye the nation Ghana forward. Thank you so much. God bless our homeland Ghana. Make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever and ever. Remember, we are all involved in building a better, a best Ghana for us all. Have a good week. Bless you. Take care.